Hello and welcome to a short introduction to two of the master's programs that I worked with, the master's program in Embedded and Intelligent Systems and the master's program in Information Technology. My name is Martin Cooney and I'm the program manager for these two programs. So today, this is a very short video just to introduce you to these programs. We'll look at what you might be looking forward to as a prospective student who's been admitted and how you should prepare. So usually students see this in May, and then they have some time to prepare before they come in August and September. Well, you're going to get some interesting classes on cutting-edge topics in technology in AI, data science, and robotics. So this is how your courses will look like if you're in the information technology program. First, you're going to have a programming course, Python, and you'll also hear from various different perspectives on data science in the first study period in year one. And then after that, starting in November, in study period 2, you're going to have artificial intelligence and engineering math. And these are sort of important courses that set you up with the fundamentals of the topics that you're going to study in these programs. After that, you also have more advanced topics on machine learning, learning systems, on edge computing, IoT, on big data, on image analysis, and then year 2, even more specialized stuff, data mining, digital service innovation, how you can actually not just create systems, but create value from the systems you develop, and of course, deep learning and such. And you will also start the thesis. There's one master thesis worth 30 credits. The EIS program is quite similar. Various courses are shared. But whereas IT is more focused on data science and AI, the EIS program is more slanted toward robotics. So in the first learning period, you study Python and also a course on communications. And then you have also artificial intelligence and engineering math. Then you have sort of similar courses where you might be studying about automotive things or robotics or embedded stuff. And then in the second year, you have a big project-based course where you get to put together all the theory you've learned up until that point in making some little robots. And you also have various electives like real-time embedded systems testing and reliable communication, 3D vision, that type of thing. And then again, the thesis. So your teachers are not just teachers. We're almost all ourselves active researchers involved in various projects, trying to change the world a bit at a time. And your thesis project is often done in collaboration with different groups, like it could be industry or some group. So what does this set you up for? Well, our graduates have usually a very good rate of finding jobs, and they find it in various disciplines, such as in data science or robotics or general IT. And they can also be, there's many different paths. Not everybody is a developer. Some people become managers. Many people stay in Sweden and Europe. We have quite a few international students. Research career, yes, you can also go on with your studies and study at the PhD level. You're also in Sweden, which is a nice place, I think. You can see things like the Northern Lights if you go up north. You've got very nice beaches here, fun events like Lucia and this midsummer. And some good food to try if you're interested. We also do quite well in different competitions. I won't go into the details here, but our students often get best paper awards at different conferences. And we participate sometimes in international competitions like magic competitions or AI competitions. Recently, one of our students got the Student of the Year award. Halmstad University was also the Student City of the Year. Yeah, we do well in different competitions, like this platooning competition. And students also work on projects if they're interested, like this catfish project. So how should you prepare for this? You should prepare yourself that this might be a different kind of learning than you're used to if you're an international student, especially. Our focus is on project-based learning and problem-based learning. And it's not just sitting in a classroom having a teacher tell you everything, like do this, do that. You have to think for yourself a little bit. Sometimes you choose the problems that you're going to work on. This is a full-time program. You're expected to spend about 40 hours each week studying. So much of that is not sitting in classrooms. Outside the classroom, you're expected to read up on things and work on different tasks. We have small classes, which is nice, maybe. It gives you a better chance to interact with teachers, researchers. There's various theories of learning that we've incorporated into this program. So we try to offer different kinds of exams for different courses so that some people who like written exams, they can do that. Other people, they prefer other courses where there's maybe oral exams. So we test you in different ways. And there's also some online support in the first learning period. So this can be also a little bit, the first learning period can be a little bit difficult for our new students because they have to think about maybe finding housing and getting used to life in Sweden and all this kind of thing. Some students might have visa delays. So just that you remember that when you come here, things get easier in the second learning period, usually. What should you be doing? Well, I really recommend checking out this online programming page that I built, which has some useful links, I think. When you come here, you'll also be part of a Teams group, which shares various information about opportunities and events. And you can also learn about studies in Sweden and Halmstad University by clicking on those links. You might want to read up a little bit or practice a bit in English because it's very important. And we have this tool called Grammarly that can help you, but it's still maybe a good idea. And our students sometimes also have gaps in programming and artificial intelligence. If you think you're a bit rusty or you want to catch up a little bit, then we really recommend looking into that. What do you need to know for programming? Well, you need to have some type of foundation already in programming. Maybe you've used Python or C, C++ or Java before. You should know stuff like what are for loops, what are while loops, and different types of data types. Programming is very important because almost all of our courses expect you to be able to program. So in both of these programs, usually you take a programming course right at the very beginning. So please try to be serious when you're taking that course. And before you arrive here, you can also check out some MOOCs online, like this linked course here. Yeah, and so we've got information on Python at this link here, so please check that out. I also really recommend that you try our programming quiz, which is linked here. It's a very short quiz, and that should give you an idea of how you're doing. Artificial intelligence is also very important. Much of both of these programs builds on artificial intelligence and this kind of thought. So the AI course that you have in Learning Period 2 is quite difficult for some students. So we really recommend reading up a little bit on artificial intelligence before you come. You can check out the syllabus. You can look at the textbook if you want. In previous years, the exam questions have been on Blackboard, our learning platform. So you can check that out when you get access to it when you come here. And you should try to take this quiz as well for AI before you get here. That can give you sort of a heads up on the kind of things you're going to learn. And then there's sort of the obvious stuff. Don't get behind. Try to stay on time with what you're doing. Try to plan and set your goals. Find friends to study with that can make things very, very nice. Think about your study environment. Make sure you have a proper place to sleep. And look at the support that we offer at our university. So thanks for listening today. If you have any questions, almost everything you want to ask, you should ask our admissions officers at that email. But if you have specific questions about the courses that you're going to take or anything else, you can also send me a quick line. Yeah, so thank you, and I hope to see many of you in August or September. See you.